If I going to take this one, here I start by doing this thing. That is, here what they are I going to tell about trigonometric ratios. Here they have given a right angle triangle. This side is 1 unit, this side is 2 units. So hypotenuse becomes 5 units. This is hypotenuse, this is opposite, and this one is adjacent. When all of them together, you can start by doing the problems. Here I start to tell sine of theta means this is opposite by hypotenuse, so it becomes 2 by root 5. Cos of theta means adjacent by hypotenuse, so it is 1 by root 5. And then tan of theta means it is opposite by adjacent, it is 2 by 1, or it can be known as 2. Let's check what are other ratios. That is cosecant of theta, which is nothing but opposite of sine, reciprocal of sine, means you need to tilt upside down. This is 2 by root 5. Here it is hypotenuse by opposite, that is root 5 by 2. And here secant theta, here also same. In cos theta it is adjacent by hypotenuse. Now hypotenuse by adjacent, this going to upside down, root 5 by 1, or it becomes root 5. Now cot theta means reciprocal of this one, that is adjacent by opposite, means 1 by 2, half. Now you can start by doing more problems in it. Let's start by doing more problems. More problems is ratios of each one of them at different angles. Now you can find the same ratios at different angles. These different angles you can take it as sine of 0 degree, 30 degree, and 45 degree. Here I start to do it. Take this one, sine of 0 degree. In sine theta angles, there are different ratios. If you take sine of 0 degree, it remains as 0. It remains as 0, so sine 0 will be 0. Now sine of 30 degree becomes half. Sine of 45 degree going to become 1 by root 2. And then sine of 60 degree becomes root 3 by 2. Sine of 90 degree becomes equal to 1. The same ratios, if you write in reverse order, it going to become cos ratios. These cos ratios are, let's take in reverse order, that is cos of 0 degree will be, here sine of 90 degree becomes cos of 0 degree, which is 1. Cos of 30 degree means it going to become, that is root 3 by 2. And cos of 45 degree, which remains same as sine 45 degree, so it is 1 by root 2. And then cos 60 degree, which becomes equal to this one sine of 30 degree, so it is half. And cos 90 degree will be equal to 0. At last, take the ratios of tan of angle. Tan theta angle you can take as here. Tan of 0 degree remains 0, and tan of 30 degree becomes equal to 1 by root 3. Tan of 45 degree will be equal to 1, and tan of 60 degree, which becomes equal to root 3. Tan of 90 degree equal to here they have given a triangle, right angle triangle. You need to find out this is angle theta, This is also 2 units. This is 3 units. So the hypotenuse is going to become 2 square plus 3 square, that is 4 plus 9, root of it, which is root 13. Now let's write the different ratios. That is, it is opposite, it is adjacent, and it is hypotenuse. Now you can start writing the ratios. That is, sine of theta means it is opposite by hypotenuse. So it becomes 3 by root 13. Cos of theta means it is adjacent by hypotenuse. So it is 2 by root 13. Now tan of theta means you're going to get it as opposite by adjacent. So it is 3 by 2. And three reciprocal ratios, they are cosecant of theta, it is first one. Cosecant of theta means reciprocal of sine theta, or you can write hypotenuse by opposite, that is root 13 by 3. Then secant of theta, here you're going to get this as hypotenuse by adjacent, so it is root 13 by 2. Now I'm going to write what is cot theta. Cot theta is nothing but adjacent by opposite. Here in tan theta's reciprocal, so it is 2 by 3. Let's take one more triangle. Here in this triangle, they have given this side length as 1 unit. This is theta. It is right angle triangle. Hypotenuse as 5 units. You can find the side easily as root of 5 square minus 1 square. Root of that 5 square is 25 minus 1. You can write it as root 24, or root 24 you can simplify it as root of 6 times of 4. 4 comes out becomes 2. 2 root 6. So this is 2 root 6. Let's name them as opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. This becomes hypotenuse, this is adjacent, and this is opposite. Now you're going to get this one, that is sine of theta. Sine of theta means opposite by hypotenuse, which is going to become like this, that is 2 root 5, that is 2 root 6 by 5. Now let's write what is cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, so it is 1 by 5. Now let's write tan of theta. Tan theta means it is opposite by adjacent, that is 2 root 6 by 1. This is going to become like this, 2 root 6 by 1, or it can be written as 2 root 6. Now let's write different ratios, that is cosecant theta. Cosecant theta means it is hypotenuse by opposite, so it becomes 5 by 2 root 6. 5 by 2 root 6. Now let's write secant of theta. This is going to become this one, hypotenuse by adjacent, so it is 5 by 1. Let's take final one, which is cot theta. This cot theta is nothing but adjacent by opposite, so it becomes 1 by 2 root 6. 1 by 2 root 6. Let's find out different problems of this. Here they have given a problem, that is, they have given a sine 0 degree plus sine 30 degree plus sine of 45 degree plus sine 60 degree plus sine 90 degree. Now you need to find its complete value. You can find it out easily. Sine of 0 degree means it is 0, plus sine of 30 degree, which is half, sine of 45 degree, which is 1 by root 2, plus sine of 60 degree, which is root 3 by 2, plus sine 90 degree, which is going to become equal to 1. Let's find them out. Here 0 remains like that. In denominator you can take it as 2. Here that 1 remains like that, and 2 by root 2 remains as root 2, so above comes root 2, and here that is root 3 plus 2. It is equal to 1 plus 2, which is 3. 3 plus root 2 plus root 3 by 2 is the complete value. Let's take out one more triangle. Here in this triangle they have given this side length as 2 units and this side length as 5 units. This is root of 2 square plus 5 square, that is going to become root 29. Now this one is hypotenuse, this is opposite, and this is adjacent. Let's find out different trigonometric ratios. You can find it out. That is sine of theta means this angle is theta. Sine of theta means opposite by hypotenuse. So it becomes 5 by root 29. And cos of theta means it is adjacent by hypotenuse. So it becomes 2 by root 29. And tan of theta means it is opposite by adjacent, that is 5 by 2. Let's find out three more ratios. The three more ratios are this one, cosecant theta. Cosecant theta here it going to become this one, hypotenuse by opposite, so it becomes root 29 by 5. And secant theta, that is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent, that is root 29 by 2. And cot theta, which is adjacent by opposite, that is reciprocal of tan theta, so it is 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is the cosecant theta. Let's take the final triangle. I'm going to write the three identities at last. That is sine square theta plus cos square theta will be equal to 1. And secant square theta minus tan square theta also going to be equal to 1. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta going to become equal to 1. Those three are identities. I'm going to do different problems in next video. Now bye.